Shivaji. I'll be explaining you with the looping constructs in C, how actually the looping constructs has been used in C language. So please do subscribe to my channel. Now, without any delay, let's start with the explanation. Now, let's study what is looping constructs. So before that, we have a definition of C programming. Yeah. So what is the advantages of learning the C programming? C programming is a general purpose procedure and imperative computer programming language developed in 1972 by Dennis M. Ritchie at Bell Telephone Laboratories, and it is mainly used for developing Unix operating system. It is a widely used programming language. So the key advantages of learning C programming is it is easy to learn, structural language, it produces efficient programs, and it can handle low-level activities, and it can also be compiled on variety of computer platforms. So we have a number of advantages in C programming. So today in our class we'll be studying mainly on looping constructs, correct? Mainly there are three types of loops. One is while loop, for loop, and do while loop. As you all know, a while loop is a C programming repeatedly executes a target statement as long as the condition is true. Now, students, please look here. So here we have a syntax for while looping. Now, what is a loop? Correct. So while is a keyword in C language. While is a keyword condition. Correct. I have a condition. Say x is less than 10 or y is greater than or equal to 10, where x is not equal to 0. These are different types of condition. If this condition is true, while this condition is true, then only we'll enter the main block of code and we'll execute the statements. So this type of a function is called, this type is called as a looping. So we call it as a looping construct. Okay. So a statement may be a single statement or a block of statements, and the condition may be an expression and true if any non-zero value, and loop iterates while the condition is true. When the condition B becomes false, the program control passes um, comes out of the loop. So this is regarding while loop. Now let us see a program written in the while loop. So hash include stdio.h. It's a preprocessor directive. Standard input and output dot header file. Int main. We have taken the we have declared a variable where in the initialized where int a is equals to 10. While loop execution, while a is less than 20, now you can see here students, condition is a is less than 20. So in our initialization you can see here we have taken the a value to be 10. Obviously the condition is true, so we are printing a value of a is percentage d a, so we will print 10. This goes on looping until this condition becomes false. So we'll be printing, so you can see here we have written code a plus plus, that is first we print the value of a, then we go on incrementing until this condition becomes false. So we'll be printing values from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 till when till 19 will be printing. That is how the while loop works. Okay, so next we'll see what is for loop constructs. Okay, what is a for loop? A for loop is a repetition control structure that allows you to efficiently write a loop that needs to execute a specific number of times. So syntax for loop is for. So this is the initialization, condition, and increment. This is actually a modify. Third expression is modify statement. Either we can update, increment, or decrement. Okay, let's get into the program. You can see a program written. Now hash include stdio.h is the standard input and output dot header file. It's a preprocessor directory. Starts with a hash symbol. So int main int a. So for a is equals to 10. This here we are initializing, right? This is the loop execution for loop. So this is initialization, this is condition, and this is what is called as a modify where a is equals to a plus 1. So what happens until this condition becomes false, the entire loop will repeat. Printf value of a is percentage d comma a. It will print 10. Again plus 1. It goes on incrementing 11, 12 until this condition becomes false. So in this program, what will be the output is, first we'll be printing what is A, that is 10, then it goes on till 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, until when the A value becomes 20, obviously A should be less than 20. The condition becomes false, and we come out of the loop. This is called as a loop for loop execution. Okay. Next, we'll see what is a do while loop. Unlike for and while loop, which tests the loop condition at the top of the loop, and do while loop in C programming checks its condition at the bottom of the loop. A do while loop is similar to a while loop except the fact that it is guaranteed to execute at least one time. The syntax for do while loop of the C programming language you can see here. Now, what is the difference between while loop and do while loop is, students? In while loop, we are checking the condition first and then we are executing. But here, do, we are executing the statements once and then we check for the condition. This is the difference between while and do while. Let's see the program. Same program written using a do while loop in constructs. So hash include stdio.h is a standard input and output.header file. Int main, int a is equals to 10, where is the local variable definition where int a is equals to 10. Do printf the value of the percentage d a. We are printing the 10 value. Then we are adding a is equal to a plus 1. So then we are checking for a condition where a is less than or equal to 20. Remember, students, in this case, in do while looping, what happens is here we are printing a data, correct? Here we are printing at least one data and then we are checking for a condition at the end. So this type of a looping construct, you can see we are checking at the bottom. Condition is at the bottom. Okay. So do while loop, we are checking the condition at the bottom. While loop, we are checking the condition at the beginning of the loop itself. Okay. In for loop also, we are checking in the beginning. So for loop and while loop are called as pre-test loop. Since we are checking at the bottom in a do while loop, it is called as a post-test loop. Okay. This is the difference. Next. We'll see one more example. So we'll just brief what we have studied. So we have three types of looping constructs. So for loop, we have initialization, condition, and modify. While loop, we have a condition and n number of statements. In do while loop, what we are doing is first we are executing the statements and then we are checking for the condition. So here I have a small program you can see here. Hash include studio.h is a precursor directive. Int main, open the braces. We are declaring two variables where int n comma sum, and we are initializing sum equals 0 value. We are using a for loop for n equals 1, n is less than or equal to 10, n is equals to n plus 1. Sum is equals to sum plus 1. We are printing the sum of integers from 1 to 10 is percentage d. So this is the program by using for loop. You can say same program can be written by using while and do while loop. How? Initialize n is equals to 1, while n is less than or equal to 10, sum is equals to sum plus n is equals to n plus 1. Same thing we can replace by the while loop. And same program can be written by using do while loop also, where initialize n is equals to 0, do n is equals to n plus 1, sum is equals to sum plus 1, while n is less than 10. So this is how the looping construct works. Okay. So some more examples I have here. So same thing how we print a hello world by using, you can see a while looping, do while looping construct. Here I'm using a while loop, that is update x so the condition can be met eventually. So again in the third program we are just using a for loop. Okay. So this is regarding a looping construct. I guess you have understood the concepts of looping. It's easy to use a looping construct. Okay. So this is the basic looping constructs, and one more we have. It is called nested loops. Correct? Looping inside a looping. Yeah, that is a nested loops. Okay. So this is for today's students. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.